live stream of the day, and I don't know what is happening here. Okay, it's whatever. We're just going to continue. I have no idea what is going on with my nose. It's whatever. It's fine. Oh my god. The thumbnail. Oh, it's just not a good thing. It's like, my. That's something that I've always, I don't know, I flare my nostrils a lot. And depending on how flared they are, it could look really, really hideous. That's so funny. All right, here we go. First person here is Monet Love. If you're not in a committed relationship, you have one entering soon. It's the first thing that comes up around you. If you are in a relationship, great things look good. New journeys on the horizon. Being guided by the divine. Now, if you're not with anyone, walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you can speed up the process. In comes an earth sign that may be of significance. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Being guided by the divine brings you to a new journey. Tracy, love. Cause for celebration comes in around love. If you're not with anyone right now, water sign comes in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Perseverance around love pushes things forward quickly. And this could happen like out of the blue at any moment. You got a new beginning on the horizon, and balance is coming back to life. You know, I unblocked Simran last night before the live stream, but I don't think I saved the changes, so I think that she was still blocked. I think I unblocked her for real last night after the live stream. I haven't heard back from her, though. I hope that she's unblocked. I think I did it right. I don't know why they make it so difficult. You know, if you watch a video on how to unblock someone, the settings button has changed since the videos were made. Maybe I should make a new video because it took me forever to figure it out or to find the community section. Anyhow, some of the names for the people that I have blocked on my channel are hilarious. Hilarious. Like Maury Povich. Like, who makes their name Maury Povich? Anyhow. Ina's general for July. You have an Aries coming in that may be new energy. You also may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Could be taking time by vacation to water, by water, or around water. Life comes back into balance, and all of a sudden life starts to move forward. So if you've been feeling like things have been a little bit stuck or stagnant, that energy should change in July. Capricorn comes in, and there may be a new business opportunity or a new job opportunity on the horizon. Davy, how will Raina and I's business venture go? It may struggle in the beginning, like you may be a little bit concerned when it comes to money or financials around the business, or maybe the time and effort that you put in, but it will pick up. The energy around the situation picks up, and it looks like your hard work will pay off. Listen to your intuition. And then the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is always positive. It could be long-term potential. It could be upgrading the relationship, upgrading the business, whatever it is, it's positive. So if in the beginning it's a little slow or stagnant, hang in there. Hang in there. And I know that kind of sounds like most businesses are like that, but that's not always necessarily true. Like some things start off like with a bang. crazy, and then all of a sudden it dies. But this business, I think it may struggle a little bit in the beginning, and then all of a sudden things take off. Lydia, I made out with the Libra. What's next? Knew that was going to happen. Oh, good God. Well, take a guess what's next. Okay, you're going to have much more of that. Romance is going to heat up. The disappointment around the situation moves into the past. And then the ability to manifest new opportunities. You may have to have patience with him. At some times throughout this relationship, you may need to be patient. But for the most part, next, things could be heating up. There may be like more sex. Lita. Would I be happy if I moved to Michigan? Long-term happiness. My family is trying to talk me out of it, but I feel so drawn there. Okay. Would I be happy if I moved to Michigan? Yeah. Yeah, things would change for you for the better quickly, and 2 aces is 70% chance, yes, you would be happy there. But here's the thing. If you feel drawn to someplace, I always think you should do it. You know, like, what's the worst that happens? You move there, you rent an apartment for a year, you're unhappy, so you move back home. You know, if you're, I don't know how old you are, but if you can change jobs, or you don't have like a family that you have to worry about kids going to school or that kind of stuff, go and explore. Go see where you want to be, what you like, what you enjoy. I had a couple that was going to yoga. They lived in New Jersey. I think she was originally from upstate New York. They were living in New Jersey, and I think one of their jobs transferred out to Michigan. I think that's what happened. Anyway, they moved out there, and they lived there for a couple of years, and they would come back on occasion, and they wound up moving back to New Jersey. But that was their experience. You know, like, if something really is a calling to you, I think that you should explore it, regardless of what anyone else says, or regardless of the outcome. Go check it out for yourself. The worst that happens is you move back home. So what? So what? Sutrek, general for the next 14 days. Oh, thank you, Davy. Thank you. Okay, general for the next 14 days for Sutrek. Communication may come in from somebody you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you also may have choices coming in. Water sign is around: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Feeling like you're being guided by the divine. An old wound starts to heal. You have a Virgo coming in that may be of significance. Anxiety is moving into the past, and with the 4 of Wands, it was upright. Upgrading a relationship, upgrading your home, changing homes, moving homes, whatever it is, 4 of Wands is positive. 6 of Pentacles, you also may be feeling a little bit better compensated or better respected at work, or maybe even both. Little Sag, will the Pisces reach out to me soon? Yeah, possibly within the next like week or so, maybe. Oh my God, thank you. Thank you. Jazz, hi, welcome. The free list, I answer the donations first, and then I go back up to the top and I try to get the people in order on the free list. And then what you can do is you can keep posting the question if they start to disappear. I do my best to get to everyone, but you know, sometimes it just doesn't happen. But just post your question and I'll get to it as soon as I can. Kira, I found out that Dr. Spearman and the nurse practitioner were asking Clarice about me and Krista getting into it. Oh God, how awkward. They told her that I got into it. They also told her I got into it with Dr. Spearman. What is she keeping from me? I don't think she's keeping anything from you. I think that that was honestly what happened. I think that what they're trying to figure out is, well, where's the problem? Is the problem with Krista? Is the problem with you? And there's like, they said to her, well, you know, she may have defended you. And then they were like, well, she also got into it with Dr. Spearman and maybe Krista hasn't. Krista may be a little bit more of a kiss ass. I don't know about you, but I don't kiss ass, which is why I've never gotten anywhere in my life. But I just can't. It's just not who I am. So they're trying to figure out what's going on here, and there may have been not a full blown argument, but she may have defended you, and they may not have seen that coming. I think they thought that she was going to be like very middle of the road and just tell them exactly what happened, and she may have been a little bit more defensive of you or stuck up for you or something. I don't think she's keeping anything from you. I think that that's the honest situation. I think that they're trying to, they're looking for who's causing the trouble or where the trouble is, because they don't want the drama around the office. And I don't think that that place is doing that great. I think there's a lot of crap that goes on there. So they're trying to figure it out. I don't think that they're going to say much to her, like negative or just in general about either person, just for professional reasons. Like, I don't think that they're going to say, oh, we're going to fire them, or, you know, we're investigating, but I think they're trying to figure out what's happening. Kira, next 48 hours. Next 48 hours. You got the heightened intuition. Definitely listen to it. It looks like you're no longer holding yourself back, and you have the Six of Pentacles, which is like either feeling better respected in general or better respected in certain relationships. It also could be feeling better respected at work. Anyhow, it looks like anxiety is going to move into the past. A Virgo comes in, and you may be feeling prepared and ready for your life to move forward. I don't know what that, this could be a Cancer coming in. It also could be taking a little road trip, but in the next 48 hours, you may be working to like push your life forward. Let me just answer my friend Mark. He's like, I'm checking on you. Are you guys good? Yeah, we're all right. Kira, general. Got a Sagittarius that comes in really strong. I don't know if you know this person yet, or maybe you haven't met them. You have money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles and feeling a little bit more financially stable. You have growth, change, and transformation coming in with the Death card. There also may be a Scorpio round of significance. Romance could heat up over the next couple of weeks. And that may happen out of the blue when you least expect it. Somebody also may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and I feel like that's a job thing. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens with that. TVET, general for today. Mark is my friend that I always tell you the story about when we went to that psychic that time that told me that I sit next to a dead tree that gave me bad vibes. He's the friend that was outside laughing, and he was like, we're leaving. TVET general for today. Okay, you've got no longer feeling held back or feeling stuck. You may be starting a new journey, or something out of the blue spontaneous could happen. You've got a Leo, an Aries, and a Capricorn around that may be of significance. The hard work that you put into something, maybe business related, is coming back to you. And cause for celebrations coming in. Now, I don't know if you're going to get invited somewhere or some kind of a party or something, or out of the blue something comes up. Maybe you already know about it, but with the Fool, it's like something spontaneous could come in. You've got the Nine of Wands here, which is like feeling like I've made it to the top of the mountain, and breathing in, like you breathe a sigh of relief, being guided by the divine. Somebody from your past may reach out to you. I don't know if that's going to happen today, but it could be on the horizon, or you may run into somebody from the past. Today looks like it may be a busy day. I don't know, like the feeling that I always get if you're asking about like today or this weekend and the Fool shows up, it makes me always feel like something out of the blue spontaneous happens. Like I wasn't planning on it, or I didn't know what was going to happen, and boom, something out of the blue came in that's fun and exciting. Like, and fun, exciting things usually happen like that. They're not planned. I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Sarah, single, who's coming towards me in love soon. Okay, you do have a committed relationship coming in on the horizon with the Two of Cups. It could be with a Pisces. You've got the World at your feet. There's also a Virgo coming in. Thing is that you may have to turn your back and walk away on something that's not working for you. If you've been kind of holding on to something, or somebody's been half in, half out and driving you nuts, you might have to shut the door on that in order to speed things up. I mean, if you don't and you're still playing around with that, it's fine. It just could delay the progress. Looks like you're not going to be feeling weighed down by love, but you're going to be prepared for things to move forward, and you're also going to feel as if you've got success coming in around love. So your love life should be improving over this summer. Amber, what will my love life look like this month? Being guided by the divine leads to success. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. You could have a new beginning on the horizon. Now, if you're with someone, that doesn't necessarily mean you got to leave them. It just may mean that you're starting over, or your relationship's going to the next level. Now, if you're not with anyone, you have an air sign coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you are heading towards the 10 cups being full. I can't swear you're going to hit the 10 cups by the end of this month, but things seem to be moving forward for you on the love front. Very positive, being guided by the divine. So if you're not with anyone, air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you are with someone, a new beginning or a deepening of the current relationship. Kara, what will happen when I return to work on Tuesday? It's going to be sharp energy around the place, and it may be a little bit tense. There may be discussions. There may be... it's like the moon is in reverse here, which means a secret could get revealed. I don't know what the secret is, but that could happen on Tuesday or relatively soon. There's sharp energy around the situation, and they may have meetings or discussions. They want to get to the bottom of the nonsense, and they don't know who's responsible, and they want to figure out what it is because they feel like there's unnecessary drama around this place, and they don't want things to continue like this. Let's see what happens. I think that you're going to get another job anyway, so I wouldn't worry so much about it. But I don't know, it's stressful to have to work like that. It's the anxiety of it that's so stressful. You know, when I was about to get laid off, I don't know, for like a week or 2 weeks before, they came up with this, okay, we have to cross train, right? Which I can totally get behind. And I think that we should have been cross training for years, because when somebody goes out on vacation, it was always like a disaster. Who was going to do what? Like totally upside down. So I thought like years ago we should have done that. But all of a sudden we were cross training, and I was teaching the new boss, who wasn't even that new. He was probably there about 6 months, how to do my job. I was teaching everyone how to do my job, but nobody was teaching me theirs. So I was like, I knew that I was going. I knew I was going because the computer, we were in like training about changing over the computer systems, and it was clear that the computer was going to take over like more than half my job. And I was okay with that. Like, I would have been fine if they were like, listen, we can keep you till the end of the year, but after that, we're not going to need you, or we can cut you down to part-time. I would have been fine with that. I would have worked there part-time. But there's sleazy the way they go about things, everything's on but other people, like the human resources, the IT guy, they all knew I was going, because they had to take away my passwords and everything else. And I could sense it. Like, I knew something was wrong. And I'm like, I'm definitely going. I just didn't know when I was going to, when the hammer was going to hit. I didn't know, but I knew it was coming. And the week or the week and a half leading up to it, I had such anxiety that, like, heart palpitating anxiety. When meanwhile, it's like, I mean, I could have just quit and that would have been it. But they let me go, so I got a severance package, which was definitely a smart thing for me to do. But it's no way to work. It's like all of a sudden there was like real dark energy that fell over the office. I don't know how to explain it. Anyhow. And it feels like the same kind of anxiety. I don't think that they're going to fire you, especially not on Tuesday. I think they're trying to figure out what's going on. But it doesn't make a difference. It's still that same kind of heavy energy. Sucks. Priscilla, general reading for the next 2 weeks. Okay, you've got the world at your feet. You're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you might be making a decision. Like, it doesn't have to be a life-changing decision, but it might be a big decision. It looks like you have somebody from your past returning, or you could run into somebody, an old friend from the past. Not feeling stuck or weighed down, but feeling like life is starting to move forward. Cause for celebration comes in around a work or business endeavor. Six of Swords, you could be moving forward towards greener pastures with your life in general. That also could mean that you're taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. It depends what's going on in your life. Kira, Krista is nurse practitioner's niece. Oh. See, I don't like all of these people being related. Like, if you're going to have a business where it's like a family business, then it should just be family. And if you're not going to have a business that's family, then it should just be random employees, because otherwise I feel like it's kind of impossible for most people to treat people equally when they have relatives working there. Like, here's an example. Even at A&P, they didn't like relatives working together, but in my store, we had families that worked together. But as an example, my boss, her daughter worked with us, and her daughter was a grown woman. It's like she's like 40 now or something like that. So it's not like she couldn't drive herself and go home herself. And I get it. They lived really far away, so they used to work the same hours so they could drive together. I mean, why would you take two cars, right? I get it. But it's not fair for people that have been working there for 10 years to have to work the nighttime shift, and her daughter gets to work the daytime shift just because it's easier for them to drive in together. Like, there was one New Year's, Christmas Eve, I was fucking livid. The store closed at 6:30, so they asked me, can you work Christmas Eve? And I was like, yeah. So I figured they were going to give me the whole day, right, They put me on from 4:30 to 6:30 just to shut the store so that they could leave at 4:30. Now that's where I have a problem. Like if you wanted to put me on from 9 to 6:30 or from 10 to 6:30, I would have done it no problem. But you wasted my entire day. I was home all day to go to work for 2 hours. Like that's where it's not fair. But when you work with family members, this is the bullshit that goes on. Not to mention someone's got a vacation or they have a wedding or they have some kind of a family function. It's not right. So either no family members or only family members, and then you shut the business down because it's not fair. It's just, it's not. But it goes on, and it's like there's nothing really you can do about it. You can complain about it, but it might not get you anywhere. It never got us anywhere. It did. Somebody, I don't know who. To this day, I don't know who. Somebody wrote a letter to corporate telling them that there were like family members that worked in the different departments and that the family members got special treatment. And they did. They got special treatment. They worked the hours that they wanted to work. And when they didn't want to come in, they didn't come in. Like that's just, it was a fact. Well, anyway, after that happened, corporate came in and moved people around. And a lot of people quit because they wanted to work with their family member. I mean, wouldn't you? I would like to work with my mother so that when I don't want to go to work, I tell her, oh, I'm not going in today. Meanwhile, everyone else had to call and speak to the manager and tell the manager why. Bullshit. I know. It's not right. Myogram, General Love. Got cause for celebration coming in here around love. You've got laying down the law, setting up boundaries, which earns you respect around love. Passion comes in, some good luck comes in out of the clear blue sky. You got people here. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Feeling respected. Maybe better compensated. Well, I mean, that could be a work thing. But and when it comes to a relationship, when you had the Six of Pentacles comes up, it's like feeling very well balanced and like you're getting out of it what you put into it. Things should change for the better quickly around your love life. You have a commitment on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. Intuition is heightened. Oh, you're welcome. More or less. Was our boss happy of the surprise? Yeah. Yeah. Like a wish came true, like a new beginning, well balanced, happy and excited. I don't know what you surprised them with, but more or less, what does T, the boss, think of me? Thinks that you have a lot of potential, that you're growing and transforming, or that you've recently gone through growth and transformation, job related. Thinks that you have a lot of potential. You're intelligent, hardworking, sincere, loyal, and reliable. Coco Melon. Coco Melon's a little creepy, right? I don't know. Those videos are a little creepy. Jocelyn, what is next for the connection between D and I? Well, there's indecision that comes up around this situation. So I don't know if the two of you maybe aren't on the same page. Ultimately, I would say there's opportunity for things to move forward, but it may be uncertain right now. So that might, like, you may go through a moment of indecision. And then once you get past that, things move forward. Feeling no longer like I'm waiting for my ship to come in, but like life is moving forward. I got a wish around the situation. So wherever the situation is right now, it's probably going to stay here for a minute. And then later on this summer, things will move forward a little bit. Or a little bit more. Stella. Will William return to me? I don't see him returning. It looks like he's moved forward with his life, or he's moving forward with his life. I wouldn't sit around waiting for that. I mean, you could reach out to him and see where he's at, but it doesn't look like his intentions are to move backwards. It looks like his intentions are to move forwards. Lois, will my digital creator page be successful? Yes, it will be successful. Definitely. Nana, will the Gemini and I talk again? And if yes, how will it be? I would never say that you're not going to ever speak to this person ever again, but I don't see communication coming in right now. You know, you could always reach out to them, but I don't see communication coming in from their side. So if you want to speak to this person, I would reach out to them. And to Charlie, do you see me and Hooker getting married, or me and Mr. Jones? I don't see marriage right away with anybody. If I had to choose one, I would say it comes up higher with Mr. Jones, but I'm not convinced that there's marriage in the near future. Your relationship, yeah, you could be in a relationship with either or both, but I don't see marriage. Not like legal marriage. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow looks like an okay day. You may be feeling ambitious. You may have a lot of different opportunities. Got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you're not waiting for your ships to come in. Somebody makes you an offer, you're probably going to take it. You've got a Capricorn around. You also have a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. And it looks like you're not looking back on the past, but you're looking to move forward with your life. Divine timing. Got an Aries here. I don't know who that Aries is, but there could be an Aries that's around, and also a Sagittarius. Maybe not tomorrow, but in the near future. Tomorrow looks like you could have at least, I'm going to say, at least 2 different opportunities of some kind of party, get together, or outing, because there's choices that come up around recreational activities or social events. Magician, how does the male E currently think and feel about my dad? Sometimes me and others have sensed subtle resentment and jealousy towards my dad from him. He makes me uncomfortable. I want him out of my life. Okay. He may be a little jealous of your dad. He's a disaster. So yeah, he may be envious of your dad. You may be right with that. I don't think how close are you to this person, because I don't think that this person's going to be around that much. So wanting them out of your life, you may not even have to do anything. Their life just may move in a different direction. They may be envious. Yeah, I don't know if it has something to do with money. I don't know if it feels like your dad has been more successful financially than him. But I think that you're right with feeling a little bit jealous. Yeah, that could be. I think that this person is also very unconfident, in themselves, and they have like low self-esteem, which also would contribute to somebody being jealous. You know, if you feel good about yourself, you don't have to be jealous over anybody else. Jealousy is really dumb anyway, because it's like everybody can be successful, everybody can be attractive, everybody can be loved. There's not like a limit, you know? It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't have to, there's no limit. So what do you have to be jealous of? Like, everybody can exercise, everybody can get in shape if they want. Everybody can be successful and have money if they want. Like, you can do that. So what do you need to be jealous of somebody for? Sometimes it's like unexplainable. But anyway, I don't know. I think this isn't going to be around all that much. I don't think you really need to worry. Kira, they hired someone who was best friends with the previous girl I got into it. How did they think I would get along with her? Her friend was fired. She obviously heard things and has a bone to pick. Yeah, but see, that's the thing. It's like they're looking at the situation, right? That they want to see who's causing trouble, and if they know that you've had it out with at least 3 people, whether you're right or wrong, they may be looking at you like you're the one with the problem, because so many people have had an issue with you. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I don't think you are, but this is how they're looking at it. And you know, it's like, if your friend gets fired and they hire, like, the whole thing is stupid. But they're unprofessional to begin with, because you wouldn't be hiring friends of friends. You also wouldn't be hiring family members. Like, they're just not professional. So, you know, it's going to come back on them. Kira, the next work week. You might be feeling a little bit like they're watching you, or they're on top of you. I don't know, because it's like the Emperor's here. Somebody's in reverse. Somebody's trying to control the situation, or somebody who's trying to figure out what's going on. I would, Emperor in reverse. Somebody's trying to manipulate something. Your perseverance, though, pays off. You have money coming in. Listen to your intuition. I don't know, that place. I don't have a lot of faith in that place. I don't think that you're going to be happy there. I mean, I know you're not happy there, but I don't know how next week may be. It just may be stressful, and you might end up looking for something else and getting it. I think you're going to get something else, so let's see what happens. Karina, general. Maybe thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Perseverance around it would pay off. A disappointment moves into the past, and life starts to move forward pretty quickly. You got money coming in. You also have an Aries around that could be of significance. Might be feeling a little undecided. That may be about the school thing, whether or not you decide that you're going to go back to school. If you decide to, it would be a good thing, and you would be feeling very ambitious and excited. Keep in mind, it doesn't have to be like going back to college, or it could be like, hey, I want to learn how to play the saxophone. Like, it could be anything, learning anything. It also looks like you have the Magician here, which is the ability to manifest new opportunities. So focus more on what you want more of and not what you want less of. Magician, will my dad's side of the family find out that my aunt is into dark magic and expose her and kick her out of the family soon? Eventually, but I don't think it happens soon. Not soon. Kira, what will be the circumstances around me leaving the job for and timing? I think the timing is going to be in July. Yeah, I'm going to say within the next 4 weeks. You know, it seems like when you leave in a huff. I'm going to guess that you're probably going to quit. That's what I'm going to, I mean, if that's what I got. It's like feeling disappointed, feeling like your hard work hasn't paid off or you're lacking perseverance, feeling undecided about what to do, feeling stressed out. Somebody may be on top of you over the next couple of weeks and you just may have enough. And you might just like quit in a huff. I think that if I had to guess, that's what I think. I think that's what it's going to come down to. Somebody's going to be on top of you. They're going to want to know what's going on. Somebody is looking, maybe it's Dr. Spearman. He wants to get to the bottom of what all the trouble is. So you may feel like he's like on top of you. It's very stressful. And you just may quit. And boom, that's it. Gladys, is my mom lying about the info she told me today? No, she's not lying. Magician, what would my dad's side of the family do if I avoid them for 2 years? I'd be very closed off and always wear all black and become very muscular and seem annoyed or ignore them. It's going to cause great anxiety for some people. And it's like they'll be worried that some people, and maybe women or older women, just because that's how older women can be, that feel like you may be into something dark or that you may be going through something terrible or you could be having a moment. Some people are maybe not even noticed, like you could kind of like slide in under the radar. And overall, there's going to be sharp energy and arguments about it, and people are going to be vocal. They're not going to hold back. They're going to either tell your parents or you exactly how they feel. Probably your parents. Not going to be happy. Magician, how would my parents and brother think and feel if I were to become closed off, reserved, even more muscular, and also come off very mature and mysterious and always wear all black? I think it would cause your parents concern. Not that the muscular thing, like working out and that kind of stuff, I think that's fine. But if your personality changes and feeling mysterious, like they may not like that, but mature and muscular and grown up, that's fine with them. They may feel like there's something that's going on with you that they can't put their finger on. I don't know if that's your mom that's feeling like that, but, and your parents may not agree. Like one parent may feel stronger than the other about this change in you. But I don't think it matters. Like the physical and the maturity thing, I think is a good thing. It's the mysterious part that may not sit right with them. And the wearing all black and feeling like you're closed off or you don't want to talk, that may frighten them. Because anytime somebody becomes like quiet, people think there's something wrong. Like they're hiding something. And not like they're hiding something stupid, but like they're hiding something that could be harmful to themselves. You know, like some kind of a, I don't know, issue, like an eating disorder or a drug use or something like that. That's usually what people think when there's like a radical shift in somebody's behavior. There's something wrong. Nima, how does Dom the Libra feel about me? Thinks that you're passionate, grounded, has a lot of respect for you. It thinks that you're kind, caring, nurturing, sincere, attractive, unique, and creative. And he feels pretty good about you. Here are the rest of today. Something may come in out of the blue, spontaneous. That's a lot of fun. And you're not holding back, you're moving forward with it. It could be with a Leo, or this could be you stepping into your own strength. And whatever this opportunity is that comes in, it kind of releases stress. Maybe you just go out and have a good time and it releases stress. Could be with a Leo, could also be with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Yeah, and you're not holding back. If something pops up, I think you're going to go, you're going to do it, you're going to have a good time, and it's going to lighten the energy around you. Marilyn, general messages and advice from the spirits. Spirit cards for July. Spirit cards for July. The King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy and heartfelt advice, charity work. Six of Fire, victory. Good news is on its way, public recognition or awards. And then you got Archangel Michael, the wheel. A time of positive change. A situation suddenly moves forward. Fortune is on your side. Lemore, advice for today. The hard work that you put into business should be coming back, should be paying off. Balance comes back to your life. Business may move forward nicely, and you got money coming in. I would say you're feeling very ambitious. Use that ambition. Now, that's a business thing. That also could be like this whole weekend. You could be spending time with a love interest, even if it's just communication. There may be a love interest around, but there's definitely communication, or you're seeing this person in person. You may be feeling very passionate. If an opportunity arises, I would take it. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Perseverance pays off around the love connection. So if you're communicating with someone, there may be a lot of communication, and don't be afraid to continue. Like taking the relationship a little bit deeper, it could pay off. Could pay off. Goddess, general for the first 2 weeks of July. An old wound starts to heal. You may be feeling a little undecided about something or someone. That's okay. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. An earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You may be starting a new journey. A Leo comes in. You also may be moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, or this could be upgrading a relationship. Whatever it is, Four of Wands is positive. Life starts to move forward in the first 2 weeks of July, and anxiety seems to move into the past or lessen. Kira, general for the next week and weekend. Balance comes back to life. You could be paying off a bill of debt, or a loan may make you feel relief, or maybe you're putting money aside for something. You have a wish, put it out into the universe, and a disappointment moves into the past. Feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. It also looks like negativity is moving into the past. By next weekend, your life is moving forward. Could be a Cancer that comes in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, or self-care next weekend serves you well. Feeling a little bit better respected and better compensated by the end of next week. And listen to your intuition this week. Intuition is heightened. I think a Leo is coming in. You got this Leo that keeps showing up. I think it's working. All right. Let me just wait for this one to catch up. All right. It's good. Okay. Magician. I don't see it yet. Let me do SL. Will David break up with his lover? Okay, I'm not going to tell you that they're going to stay together forever because I don't believe that about anything, but I don't see a breakup coming up anytime soon. TVET, will I enjoy myself more at DB or CHOP? DB. CHOP. DB. Clara, no contact. Does R really let me go? No contact. Does R really let me go? He thinks it's for the best. Yeah, I would say he thinks it's for the best that the two of you aren't talking right now. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but it may be time to decide to move forward with your life. Sanch, next 48 hours, love reading. Listen to your intuition. You do have a wish, and there may be an Aquarius that comes in. There also may be a Leo that comes in, but it's slow and steady. I wouldn't imagine in the next 48 hours that anything crazy happens. It's kind of like slow and steady wins the race. Cinnamon, love with W. Love with W. Well, you got the ability to manifest opportunities around the situation, and the weight of the world is slipping off your shoulders, and things should start to move forward. But if you're not in a committed relationship, I don't think it's going to work. Like, I don't think you're going to find yourself in a committed relationship. You could spend time together, you can hang out, you could hook up, but it doesn't look like it's going to turn into more than that. Not at this point anyway. It's like slow and steady wins the race. Nothing around this situation is changing for the better quickly. But it is what it is. If you're okay with it and you're enjoying yourself, there's nothing wrong with it. Magician. Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait a minute, I skipped. Kira, how is he feeling about me and his next actions? All right, I don't know who it is here we're talking about, but watch out for a third party with this person because the Three of Cups is in reverse. And watch out for a little deceit. Other than that, this person thinks that they may be looking to start a new beginning. They also maybe have like some kind of a new adventure or something adventurous on the horizon that they want to do with you. That may be their next action, like something out of the blue that's a little bit more adventurous than you guys normally do. It looks like he may be perseverant with this card. He thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, grounded, stable, kind-hearted, and creative and unique. Or maybe it's a creative project. No. It comes up with the page. I'm going to say that there may be some kind of an adventurous, something out of the blue kind of adventurous. Maybe not out of the blue, but like out of the normal. Something that you wouldn't do every day. That may be what comes in next around the two of you. Moon. General, career, and finance. Well, your perseverance is going to pay off and take you right to the top of the mountain where you can breathe a sigh of relief. Disappointment around career moves into the past, and you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It does look like you have money coming in. You may, I don't know what you do for a career, but you could get a promotion. There's money coming in. So I don't, it's more money than you're making now. Now, could it be a bonus? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know what your career is, but regardless, there's money coming in. Things could change for the better quickly, and all of a sudden you may feel like your career moves forward. I'm going to say between now and the end of the summer, you should see something of significance around career. Magician, how my dad's side of the family do if I avoid them all year until they ask. Then I tell them straight up, point blank, they're toxic and I don't like them and firmly stand my ground. Okay. They'll be hurt. They're going to be hurt, disappointed, and it's going to cause a tower moment. And they're going to spend a lot of time feeling like we put in a whole lot of hard work and we didn't see much of a payoff. They're going to be upset. I mean, there's no doubt about that. Sandy A, General. Things could change for the better for you quickly out of the clear blue sky. Growth, change, and transformation comes into your life or around your life. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it yet, but before the end of July, you'll see it. Got a Virgo coming in and also a Taurus that may be of significance. It also looks like you could be taking a little road trip or planning a little mini vacation, which would also serve you well. Theo, what's coming towards me? I have a new beginning coming in around work, school, business, whatever you do all day. Cause for celebration comes in when the hard work that you've put into your career, business, school work comes back to you. Things change for the better quickly and a wish comes true. Harsha, General, for the next upcoming week. You're not holding back. You're not holding yourself back. Negativity is moving into the past and you're moving forward towards greener pastures. Got money coming in. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You might be you may be undecided about something. Don't make a decision until you're ready. It's okay to be undecided. You're no longer waiting for your ship to come in, but you're feeling ambitious and you're making things happen. Good for you. We hack Journal for July for husband. Could have a new business opportunity. And it may have something to do with a person from his past that could be a Capricorn. If it's not a Capricorn, I don't know why the hell it's buffering. Okay, if a business opportunity comes in with somebody from the past who screwed him before, I would think twice about getting involved with that person. What the hell? It's driving me crazy. Fuck. I shouldn't curse like that. Adriana, General. Okay. You may be feeling undecided about something. Don't make any decisions until you're ready. You have a new journey on the horizon and you're moving on to greener pastures. It also looks like you could have a committed relationship coming in relatively soon. You might have choices, though, around love, so keep your options open. Laying down the law, setting up boundaries serves you well. Got a Libra around. You got feeling a little bit more balanced, better compensated at work, better respected. Sagittarius comes in. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, and you may be thinking about going back to school. Kira, why hasn't he contacted me, and timing of when he'll contact me again? The timing would be sometime, there's a 6 around it. 6 days. I'm going to say maybe within the week he'll contact you. He's got stuff going on. So he may have other plans. He seems to be very busy and he's got choices. So I don't know if he's got like work things happening. Then there's a creative project around him. There could be a family thing here as well. He's been very busy lately. There may be something too going on around his home. I don't know if he's having family over or if he's taking care of family, but there's something going on around his home, something going on around family, something going on around business, and he's got choices. He's got a lot happening. Spirit cards for the upcoming week for Kira. Spirit cards. Page of Fire. Outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. News of an exciting new endeavor. Use your originality and ingenuity. Ace of Water. Falling in love with the resurgence of a relationship. Spiritual growth, enhanced intuition, or a new home. Empress. Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. Adriana, relationship with someone I know or someone new. Comes up higher with someone that you don't know. Somebody brand new comes up higher. However, there is a successful relationship with someone you know. So this may be the thing. You could get sick and tired of waiting around for something to happen with somebody that you already know, and somebody new may come in, and that may make your decision. If this person shows up and you're like, yeah, I'm not really feeling it, then there's still success around somebody around you. It's going to be your choice. But regardless of what path you choose, it looks like your love life is moving forward. Kira, love for the next 2 weeks. You might feel a little stuck or like not much has changed or not much is evolving. And you could be feeling a little bit weak when it comes to love. Knight of Cups is in reverse. You might lose interest. And if you feel like the people around you are not putting in enough effort, you might kind of lose interest and decide to start a new beginning or look for something different. Maybe with an earth sign that comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. But you may be feeling over the next 2 weeks like, I have a long road ahead of me and not much is really going anywhere. There could be a little anxiety around love. An air sign does come in. Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. That may be new energy. And eventually, you're going to get happiness. But I don't know that it's going to happen in the next 2 weeks. The next 2 weeks seem like they're a little frustrating. More or less, spirit cards. This one here is buffering. Now it's not. I'm getting pissed. Okay, the Knight of Earth. Loyal, dedicated, honorable, and kind. Time to buckle down and get things done. You have a guardian angel. Honor your commitments. Oh, you got two angels here. The Empress, Archangel Gabriel. Lavish abundance. Give birth to your dreams. Nurture yourself and others. The Emperor, Archangel Michael. Organization and logic. Structure and discipline. Leadership. And as far as love is concerned, it looks like if there's something around you that's been disappointing or heartbreaking, you might need to let this go before the new love can come in. It does look like anxiety around love will move into the past, and you will be being guided by the divine. Passion comes in, but if you feel like something or someone is holding you back, or you're holding on to something that's not working, you might need to let that go in order for new opportunity to come in. Now, if you're in a committed relationship right now and you feel like everything is going well, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's the person that needs to be, like, you don't have to let go of the person that you're with, but there could be an old wound or an old issue that you have in yourself that you might need to let go of. Regardless of where you are in your love life, it looks like with perseverance, your love life moves forward this summer. Where am I on the regular list? Did that one? I think I'm at Nav. Love until the end of July. Love until the end of July. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager to move forward with your life. I think you have new energy coming in before the end of July. Could be with a Pisces, could also be with a Libra. And success comes in around love before the end of July if you listen to your intuition. Moving forward, not backwards. Growth, change, and transformation comes to your love life when you step into your own strength and you don't settle for less than you deserve. Look out for a Pisces, or what did I say, Capricorn? Natasha, will I get a job soon? You're going to get a job soon. And it may pay well, too. You can get a job as soon as the next 2 weeks. If it doesn't happen in 2 weeks, it'll happen this summer. Stacy, why is he cheating on me? People cheat for a number of reasons. It depends what the situation is. And I don't know enough about your situation to really go into it, but there's a couple of things. There are people that they're just chronic cheaters, right? And it's not that they're bad people. They have low self-esteem, and cheating on people makes them feel good. I know that sounds crazy, but just hear me out. If you have very low self-esteem and you're in a relationship with somebody and other women are attracted to you and other women are calling you and other women want you, it's a huge ego boost. And to be able to say to somebody, I can't be with you, I have to go home now, it's like it makes the woman want them more. Okay, so there's that ego thing. The chances are somebody that cheats with multiple people, that's ego. Feels good. Feels good to have multiple women chasing them. If you've been with somebody, if you've been in a relationship or married to somebody for years, and they're carrying on another relationship with somebody else, and that's gone on for years, then the issue with that relationship usually is you're dealing with somebody that doesn't have the balls to leave. So that person's a coward. They can't stand up and make the decision. Usually the person wants to leave, but they're just afraid, so they're having their cake and eating it too. And eventually that situation will explode, because what's ever done in the dark will come to light eventually. But then that's just, it's like you got either a coward or somebody with low self-esteem. But the cheater, right? It always comes back to the person that's doing it, right? It doesn't. Him cheating on you says nothing about you. It might feel like it, but it doesn't say anything about you. So it's not like you're not good enough, you're not smart enough, you're stupid, you're an idiot. No, none of that is true. It speaks about them, because if they're not in love with you, they should leave the relationship. They should be a man about the situation and leave. If they have low self-esteem, then they should do something to fix that, and not put a band-aid with a bunch of miscellaneous women that are not really doing anything for them anyway. Not in love with them. You're not in love with 25 different people, or 5 different people. You like the attention, and it speaks more about him than it does you. But let's see what the cards say. Okay, so he's got a number of issues here. First of all, he may be feeling very burdened by your relationship with him, and he may feel as if the love has run out. I don't know what your relationship is like, but he comes up with feeling like there's anxiety around the situation, and feeling a little bit like either held back or stifled. Now, I don't know, like I said, I don't know enough about the relationship. Sometimes somebody's kind of trying to force the relationship, or trying to maintain a relationship that should have ended. And that could be why he's stepping out. He may be feeling like, you know what, I just can't get out of this. I've tried to get out of it. Every time I get out of it, she pulls me back in. At the end of the day, what I would say to you, if you know for 100% sure that he's cheating on you, I would end it and move forward with your life. If you end it and walk away from it, your life will change for the better quickly. Ambition will come in. A new person will come in, maybe an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Growth, change, and transformation will come in, and happiness will come in. Nobody's going to be happy with a cheater. Cheaters get a really bad rap, because on the other hand, I've read for cheaters. And most of the people that I've read for were just not happy in their relationship. And they were either felt like they were stuck because they couldn't get out of it financially, or they didn't have financial means, or they felt like they made a commitment and maybe they had children or joint property or that kind of nonsense. It's all excuses to not do the right thing, because there's no reason why you can't leave. You're just choosing not to because it's easier for you not to. But if he's cheating on you, I would make a decision to end it. Maya, you just want a general? Intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Got the ability to manifest new opportunities. Anxiety, if you suffer from it, is moving into the past. If you don't normally suffer from anxiety, a situation that could be stressful is moving into the past. No longer holding yourself back, and Aries comes in. A water sign too, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Got a soulmate connection on the horizon. If you're in a relationship, great. If you're not, it could be one of these 2 people I just mentioned. It also looks like you're prepared and excited for your life to move forward, and that's what's happening between now and the end of the year. Could be going back to school or learning a new area of study. You also may be paying off a bill of debt or a loan, or putting money aside for something. Magician, why did my sister last night make fun of me about how things didn't work out with me in the Virgo? First of all, she doesn't think that it bothers you. She doesn't think that you care anymore. But the Emperor here is in reverse, which means she's trying to manipulate something. I don't know what she's trying to do. She's trying to manipulate something with the Emperor in reverse. I don't know if somebody recently did something to her that wasn't all that nice. And maybe she feels like she wants to point out to you things didn't work out for you because it makes her feel a little bit better about herself. She's trying to control something. I don't know what her life is like, or if she's dating anyone, or if there's anyone around, but she may have been recently disappointed by something or someone. And it's almost like she's got anxiety, so she's trying to, you ever hear that kind of situation where somebody does something to hurt me, so I hurt somebody else, like that. Like she's taking it out on you that somebody else either said something or disappointed her or something like that. It wasn't nice, but I don't think she feels like it bothered you. I think she thinks you're over that. Jay, why haven't I been paid union dues at UPS since I've been working there since late March? What's the deal? I bet you're just getting into the union now, that's why. Right? Late March, right? So late June would be you just completed your 3 months. You don't get into the union immediately. It takes time. It takes a couple of months. I think you'll probably see it come out of your next paycheck. Things move forward. You're probably just getting through your end of your trial probation period, and then you'll start paying union dues. Same thing happened to me when I worked for A&P. I didn't start, for us it was 90 days or 800 hours, whatever you hit first. But that's why. That's what I'm pretty sure that's why you're going to get into the union now. I mean, I suppose it could be a mistake. I don't think it's a mistake though. I don't think it's a mistake. I think they hold it back until you've got to get in. You have to get past the probation period. Once you pass, which now you passed, you'll probably see it come out of your first July paycheck. Zara, I love reading. Listen to your intuition when it comes to love. You got good luck coming in around an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and you have the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. It also looks like negativity is moving into the past and new options are coming in. You got to wish. Put it out into the universe. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility comes in. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Cause for celebration comes in around a soulmate connection sometime this summer. Adriana, when could Sergio tell me how he wants to try with me? Sometime this summer. I mean, with the ace, it could be like next week. Jessica, how's the Virgo feels towards me since we stopped talking? All right, I don't know why you stopped talking, but there is sharp energy around the situation. And I don't know if you guys had an argument. There's an argument here. So it's not that this person, like their feelings for you haven't changed, but they have sharp energy around the situation and they need a break or they need some space. That's how they're feeling. So they're otherwise, I mean, you guys could have another tower moment. I wouldn't force anything right now. I think that you guys do need space. And I would watch out that there's not deceit around the situation. So don't listen to anything anybody else says. You know, like if somebody says, oh, he said this about you, he said that about you, don't even listen to it. Don't even talk about it with other people because I don't trust that devil. Seems to think that he thinks that you're intuitive, you're kind, caring, you're sincere, you're well prepared, you're ambitious, but for whatever reason he needs some space right now. or he's got sharp energy. I don't know if you guys had like a big fight or something. Adriana, how will the interview go on Monday? Goes well. You feel prepared, feel like things are moving forward, and they have a lot of respect for you. Crystal, when will I meet my husband that I manifest? Possibly sometime next spring. Let me go back down. I lost my spot on the free list. Hang on. I think right here. I think I got it. Za love. Za love. Negativity around love moves into the past. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You got several options here. You've got a Scorpio, a Virgo, and a Taurus. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your love life to move forward, and that's exactly what happens. A wish comes true. You make it to the top of the mountain, and your love life moves forward. Mary, is he cheating on me? I think I'm going crazy. I really need to know. Is he cheating on me? Yeah, I think something's going on. I don't know why you think he's cheating on you. There's a fine line between being like intuitive and being paranoid, especially because like the planet Neptune, which is like the planet of like psychic intuition, is also the same planet of like delusions. So like we could be walking a fine line here. Most of the time I'll tell somebody, if you feel like there's something off, there's probably something off. Usually people don't get that feeling unless there's something wrong. I would ask him, if you've asked and you've gotten nowhere, I wouldn't, the idea of like being in a relationship and feeling like you're being lied to or feeling like you've got to chase someone around to see what's really going on. Like, who wants to do that? I don't want to do that. I don't want to be with somebody that I think is lying to me or cheating on me, or I have to go through your emails to see who you're talking to. Like, I don't want to do that. I don't need another job. Like, I got enough to do. But what I would say to you is that if you really feel like something is going on, you've got to get to the bottom of it, because you have to know for your own sanity. I don't feel like with the reading that this card with the cards, it's like there's something going on. Yeah, there's somebody around. There's all sorts of cheating. Like there could be emotional cheating. There you could find a ton of emails that he has with someone, but then they've never really had like a physical relationship, maybe never even met in person. Is it cheating? In my book, yeah, kind of. But I can understand it. Like I can understand it, because sometimes if you've been in a relationship with somebody for long enough, you may feel like there's so much crap. And how do I explain it? When somebody else comes in from the outside, there's none of that. There's no responsibility. There's no bills that need to be paid. There's no taking the kids to soccer practice. It's like it's just me and you and nothing else, and I don't have to worry about anything. So I can understand it. But I do think that there's something going on here, and I would try to get to the bottom of it for your own sanity, because it's no way to live. Now, the scary part about these feelings is that you can manifest a third-party situation if you focus on him cheating. Very easy to call a third party in, because it's low vibration, it's fear, and fear manifests fast. Fear controls people. Fear controls people. When people are afraid, they're being controlled by something or someone, and it's very powerful. I think it's the most powerful emotion that you can have as far as manifesting is concerned. It goes out into the universe and it real fast. So I would be cautious. I do think something is going on, yeah. Pure Divine, how do they feel about me? How do they feel about me? This person feels really, they got a lot of respect for you. There's cause for celebration. They're not holding themselves back. Things should be moving forward. They think that you're kind, caring, stable, unique, intelligent, hardworking. They got respect for you and celebrations coming in. Let's see what happens there. Hey, Minnie.